Hello everyone, my name is Sean and I'm an agent with Worthen Insurance Group, and in today's video we will look at the 10 things to know before you quote or renew a personal insurance policy. So let's get started. Alright, first question is, why do you need information about My Home updates? This is a very important part of the quoting process for both our sales and service team, as we are gathering this information about your home not only to determine the potential availability for discounts with the carrier, but also the eligibility for your home with that carrier in general. For example, let's say you had a 30-year-old roof and there's a lot of damage to it. Then there may not be a lot of carriers who will be willing to accept your home as a risk. That is why we are gathering this information. It is a vital part of our quoting process. All right? Next question. Will I receive a refund if I cancel my old policies midterm and switch to Worthen? This is a great question. Many carriers do allow their customers to cancel their policies midterm and they would receive a refund for the unearned premium. We will be sure to review your current policy documents to ensure that this is the case before we cancel anything. All right. Next question. Who will cancel my old insurance policies? When it comes to a new customer to Worthen Insurance, it is the insured's responsibility to cancel their old policies with their old carrier. It's a very simple process. Typically, all carriers need is either proof of new insurance or written or verbal authorization from the insured, or sometimes both. Moving on to the next question. After purchase, who will I talk to with questions about my policies? If this concerns a recently purchased policy, perhaps you need to amend some information, then we would direct you over to our sales department. If this concerns an existing policy for an existing customer, perhaps regarding your renewal or a claim, then we would direct you over to our service department, and both would be more than happy to assist you. Next question. Will my insurance premium ever increase at renewal even if I don't have any claims? Short answer is yes. Even disregarding claims history, we have been seeing rate increases all across the board. This could be due to a number of inflation factors, cost of labor and material, and that is the added benefit of having Worthen as a broker, as we are able to reevaluate your policy upon renewal and make sure we are still providing the best possible coverage and policy available to you. Next question. Can you write a home policy that includes wind in Tier 1? Yes, we do have a select few carriers that do offer both home and windstorm within the exact same policy. However, this may not be the best policy available to you. So, if you would like, we will be able to provide both options, a policy showing both home and windstorm with the exact same carrier, and a policy showing home and windstorm with two separate carriers. And then we can evaluate which would be the best in both terms of coverage and premium. Next question. Why do I need flood insurance if I'm not in a flood zone? This is a very common question for a lot of our customers. So even if you are in a low-risk flood zone, even if you were not affected during Harvey, you are in a flood zone. And due to the constant construction we've been seeing, especially in Houston, there is concrete now in places where it hasn't been before. So whenever it rains, that rain needs to go somewhere else. And it may flood in places where it hasn't in the past. And that's when that flood policy really comes in handy. And it would be better to pay $800 a year for a policy instead of $80,000 for a claim out of your own pocket. Right? Next question. Do I need to reach back out at renewal every year for you to reevaluate my policy? No, we would actually be the ones to reach out to you. And we typically like to do it more than 30 days from your renewal date. If you do have any updated contact information, by all means give us an update. That way we have a clear communication going forward. Thank you. Moving on to the next question. What factors determine my dwelling coverage? This actually goes back to the very first question regarding the home updates. So each carrier has its own replacement cost calculator. And in that calculator, we are inputting the data that you provided during the quoting process. So the number of bathrooms you have, the roof shape of your home, things of that nature. And that's what's determining the dwelling coverage, the actual value of your home. And next question. How does the carrier you are recommending handle claims? Are they a good company? Every time you Google a carrier, you will see both positive and negative feedback. And we only work with A-rated carriers. If they were not reputable or reliable, we would not even bother quoting you with them. So we do trust them when it comes to your claims process and that they handle it efficiently. All right, looks like that's all for now. So I know we covered a lot of ground today, But if you have any additional questions or if you're looking to get a quote, shoot us an email at service@wortheninsurance.com or give us a call at 281-845-2770. See you soon.